Junctions came a few years back. The nice new road, history and heritage along the Hiya, Angus the singing driving instructor here again, and welcome to this real short video, which is a phase 2 video on steering technique. We talked previously about the pull-push steering technique where I was doing figure eights in a car park, but this is sort of advancing things on a little bit and applying it to junctions. So I'm going to do a bit of a demonstration drive for you. So the junctions I'm going to do are just the 4 basic junctions. There's where a major road is joined by a minor road, so it's a T-junction. So the minor is the is sort of the leg of the T, if you like, and the major is the T-bar at the top. So the 4 manoeuvres that we do that I want to demonstrate the steering technique with, and that is the minor to major emerge left, the minor to major emerge right, and then the major to minor left turn and the major to minor right turn. So what I want you to do is, as I'm driving around, is try to watch what my hands are doing on the steering. And the steering technique, what you'll be able to see is that if I'm using this correct steering technique, which I will do, you'll see how it facilitates me getting the gear changes in the right place and keep and helps me to keep control of the car, which is good, hopefully. Right, so we'll get going. First junction we've got here, I don't know if you can see, you should be able to see a little bit. There's a T-junction we're going to turn right out of it to start off with. Okay, so let's get going. So end of the road, I'm going to turn right. I'll do commentary drive on other things as well. Main mirror, right hand door mirror, signal right. It's on a little bit of an upslope, this one, so I'm just going to hold it on the biting point here. So first gear, bottom of the bite, ready to steer. So try and watch the timing of my gear change as I pull away. So I'm just going to delay it because there's a car coming towards me. I've got a parked car in front of me, and then I've had to just hang on to gear change. Hang on to gear change. So that didn't go very well. It'll be there when I go around again as well, I would have thought. Okay, got quite a sharp bend around to the right here. So again, steering technique, pull push technique. So the next junction we're going to do is a major to minor right turn. It's actually part of a crossroads, but it facilitates, or it's useful for what we want going right. Main mirror, right hand door mirror, signal right, drop into second gear. So what I want to avoid doing here, if I was having to stop, is doing the gear change halfway across the road. As it happens, I was able to keep going in second gear, but hopefully we'll get one where I do have to do that. So I'm going right again, main mirror right, door mirror, signal right. In the correct gear already. So again, steering technique, pull, push steering technique. Park car ahead of us, main mirror right, door mirror, looking well past to see if there's anything coming, which there is, but we're through anyway. So we're going down to the T-junction at the end. We're going to emerge right, main mirror, right hand door mirror, signal right. First gear, going for the biting point again, and this time I can see that the intercar coming, so the timing of the gear change is once the wheel's straight. Look at that, lovely. Like poetry. Yeah. There we go, so we'll go down to the sharp bend again. We're just going around in a right circuit at the moment. Keeping well to the left on the bend, keeping way out of the way. I'm going to do right at the junction again, or right at the crossroads. Main mirror, right door mirror, signal. And now there's a car coming towards us this time, so I'm going to have to. Oh, he's turning off. He's turning down here. So I am going to slow right down. Now this is good because there's oncoming traffic, so I'm having to stop this time. So What I don't want to do when I move is do the gear change as I go across. I want to get across the road first and then do the gear change in the new road, because I don't want to duff the gear change halfway across. So don't do the gear change in the exposed area. Okay. We're right again, mirrors of the signal. So that worked nicely actually, I'm pleased with that. Okay, park car along here again. So I'll check my main mirror, my right door mirror, and I can look down the footpath on the left hand side to see if there's anything coming. I'm not sure you can see that from the position you're sat in. Anyway. So what we need to do now is some left circuits. So at the risk of you getting bored, I shall probably just edit this next bit out and then join you when we're back on the left circuit. So okay, so we're back with you all the way around now. We're going left, so an emerging left this time. Main mirror left, door mirror, signal left. So steer then gear, that's the thing to remember when you're emerging left. So I'm going to steer first, then gear. Steer, then gear, into first. Hands in the correct position, ready for moving on. Keeps the car nicely tight to the left, because you've done that steer then gear, so you've got the car left as you come into the junction. As you move off, it keeps your front end from going too close to the hazard line, or too close to the centre of the road. I'm just going to drop into second gear for this bend. It's quite a sharp one, this. So steering technique, just watching what my hands are doing. So it's nice and balanced, so if I needed to add some steer or take some steer off, I could have done. Going next left, main mirror, left hand door mirror, signal. So when you're turning, going major to minor, it's gear change before steer. So major to minor is gear before steer, emerging is steer before gear. Okay, so we'll just do a couple more junctions and I'll let you get going. I'm going for my T. So end of the road, we're going to go left, T junction, emerging, main mirror, left door mirror, signal left, steer, then gear. Controlling the speed as come in to allow for steer, then gear. One more, merge left, main mirror, left door mirror, signal left, steer, then gear. Steer, then gear. Marvellous. Okay, I hope that all makes sense. So you've got the previous video where we did the steering technique, sort of introduced it, and you could practice it with using a plate. But now with this one's sort of advanced things on a little bit. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on your lesson. Cheers. Romans came a few years back, built a nice new road, history and heritage along the Ermine Way Astro. Yeah, your kicks on 66 if you want a rock and roll scene, but for dominance in provenance, give me